Gents, I just want to pause the episode for a moment to let you know about the Strong Men of Value Academy. You will have heard me refer to it a number of times, and I want to bring more attention to it. So this isn't just a program, it's a life-changing environment and community of men who are focused on personal and professional growth. We're looking at areas of relationships, wealth, and health, things to help you thrive and maximize your life. Imagine having bi-monthly one-on-one coaching sessions with myself, weekly group coaching calls, and an incredible brotherhood of high achievers by your side. Now we're diving into resilience, leadership, and holistic growth to not just succeed in your career, but to thrive in your health and your relationships. Your journey to greatness, it starts here. So join the movement and you can apply for the Strong Men of Value Academy. You can head to themanthatcanproject.com to find out more. The Man That Can Project podcast, a podcast empowering career-driven men to live more fulfilling lives. We are here to challenge your beliefs, redefine success, and talk about the important stuff in a relatable way. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a review. My name's Lachlan Stuart. Let's get into it. Happy Thursday, 20th, gentlemen. What a week it has been. Amy is due back this time next week, which I am very excited for. And there are lots of awesome things. Brad has officially started with the Man That Can Project. I know a lot of our members are loving his program and loving having him on board already. And I'll tell you what, I am fucking stoked to have him here. The Academy is going to go to the absolute next level. If you've just stumbled across the podcast, great to have you here. And if you find that it's one that you gain value from, hit that follow button. For those of you who do love it, I'm not going to beg. I don't beg. I'm reaching out and asking you, please, if while you're listening to this, you can open your Spotify app, you can leave a rating, a 5-star preferably, if you're continuing to come back, because all of those reviews and ratings help other men out there and other people realize that there is true value on this podcast. And I believe that I'm delivering value. I'm definitely consistent. I'll give you that hot tip. We have got incredible guests, and there's plenty more incredible guests to come. I've got the next 4 weeks already recorded, and I tell you what, I learned a bucket load. So have your notepads ready for that one. I'm not going to talk about the Academy today. You know where to find the information if you would like to apply to put yourself in a position to create more direction for your life using physical and mental fitness to help you thrive. So what am I talking about today, aside from this rambling? I was reading just before. I've been stretching and having dinner and just thinking as well. And the last couple of weeks, I've been extremely organized with the podcast. And this week, I was like, you know what? I'm going to leave it and just see how I feel on the day around what's going on in my life and what I feel I'd like to talk about. And I thought back to, a pivotal time in my life, and I believe a positive one that many people may not understand. Many people chose not to understand, but it's now one of the things that I talk about regularly that has helped me create a success, or my definition of success. So in 2014, I was introduced to network marketing, and once again, I'm not involved in it now, so this is not a pitch. I'm going to share with you what I learned, the challenges, the rejection, and a whole heap of things that I believe helped me develop into the man that I am today. And you know, there'll be things that maybe resonate with you that you can seek out in your own life. You don't need to do network marketing to be able to learn these lessons, but it definitely provided me the opportunity to grow, to aspire to be like someone, and to also have the platform to be able to step into those next levels of leadership for myself and for those around me. Now, when I was first introduced to network marketing, I know a lot of people maybe go, oh, pyramid scheme and all of this sort of stuff. Awesome. Good on you. And do your due diligence, because there are some, and there are also some brilliant fucking business models out there. And anyway, I hadn't heard about any of it. This is how naive I was, sheltered up in Toowoomba. And I was looking for something. I wasn't quite sure what it was. I just knew that I wanted more from my life than going to work as a chippy, being miserable, drinking away my weekends and rinsing and repeating. I was desperate for more. When it stumbled into my life, it legitimately sounded like the greatest thing ever. It sounded like I had just been handed the keys to my dream life. And we've all heard that saying, if it sounds too good to be true, it generally is. Now, for me, it worked out really well. But why I believe it worked out really well was because when I got given this, I had to borrow money. I didn't have enough money to get started in this. So it was a risk, and one that I knew that should I take the money, and the money for me at the time was an astronomical amount. It was $590, and my amazing mother lent me the money. Because I borrowed the money, I was committed to doing whatever it took to make this a success, right? And in my eyes, what a success was with the opportunity that I had was financial freedom, was becoming a millionaire. And when that opportunity arose, I did what I guess the successful people did in that. And this is a really important message. In order to gain success, there are, depending on what it is, but most things, there is already someone who has achieved or is currently further ahead than where you're currently at. Get around those people. Legitimately, try and spend as much time around those people as you possibly can. I threw myself into the community. I threw myself into doing whatever I could to be around the people who had the ranks and had the incomes that I desired to have. Now, at the beginning, I didn't know sales. I didn't know marketing. I didn't understand what I was selling. I couldn't communicate well. Let's just be honest, I had fucking no idea what was going on. Yet these people still supported me, right? I was in an environment where they genuinely championed me to have a crack. Now, while I was in this environment, they were championing me to. Does anyone else have trouble saying championing? Say it out loud now. Championing. I just said it. I really struggle with that one. But anyway, they were really championing me to achieve my goals and to be the best version of myself. And in the process, they were providing feedback around how I could improve, right? But while this was happening, while internally and in this environment, I was super excited. I was super passionate, and felt like I was truly growing. I was building a network. I was learning to communicate better. I was learning sales. I guess I was learning branding and marketing, right? And I was just building my confidence. I was being presented these opportunities to stack up some small wins, much like I spoke about last week. But on the outside, back in my normal environment, the environment that I came from, it wasn't as supportive. They didn't understand, nor did they truly really seek to understand what I saw and what I'd thrown myself into. So I started copying hate. I started copying bullying, all kinds of things that for most people, it's enough to go, actually, you know what? I don't want that opportunity. I don't want to be bullied by my mates. I don't want to be misunderstood. I'm just going to give up my dreams and ambitions so that the people who I think care about me most stop picking on me. And for whatever reason, and I truly don't, I think maybe I'm a pig-headed kind of person. I love competition. I have such a desire to succeed. I think and also I borrowed that money from mum. I think because of all of that, the accumulation of those parts, I didn't care. It was like water off a duck's back. I had legitimately been given an opportunity or found something that excited me. And if any of you are excited about something right now, or you have mates or family or people in your life who are excited about something, and it doesn't even have to be network marketing. It could be anything. It could be fucking the Jeffrey Dahmer documentary. Don't tear them down. Why the fuck would you do that? It just doesn't make sense to me. It's one thing that really stood out to me when I was over in Nashville was just, man, as Australians, and I've been guilty of it, we love to tear each other down. Whether it's, it makes us feel bad about ourselves that we're not having a crack, that we're not doing what we love, we don't have the excitement. I don't know what it is, right? It's probably different for everyone. But when I was in the States, they really got behind. They didn't even know me, right? And they supported me more than I've ever been supported in my life. It was phenomenal. And some of you are probably thinking, move to fucking America. Well, maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But anyway, off that, back to it. So going back to this, I was copying criticism from the outside, but I was moving towards more of an environment that really supported me. And as I mentioned, I was stacking up these small wins. Now, the cool thing about progress and when it's done correctly, for some of you, it could be seeing progress in the gym. You could be moving in with a partner, so a relationship progress. It could be a promotion in your career. It could be a range of things. But within this, there was a thing called ranks, right? And I knew in order to get to certain ranks, I needed to develop different skills because I needed to grow my organization. Now, as a result of growing my organization and attempting those things, I had to really look within. I had to learn to host events. Right? I had never run an event before, ever. Nor did I have the confidence to stand up in front of people and deliver a presentation and then do a sales pitch. Like, that's very confronting, scary shit. Think about it for a minute. Have you ever had to sell something to your mates or sell something to someone, something that you believe in, but maybe they don't? Right, so I had to learn to give a presentation. I had to rehearse. I had to learn storytelling, which I'm still working on. I had to learn to speak better, which once again, I'm still working on. I had to learn to invite people to experience something, right? There was a whole heap of skills that have helped me in business now that I learned through this moment. And why people were so focused on what I was actually doing and they were hating on it, I was learning all these skills that many people wish they now had. Right, skills that serve business owners, entrepreneurs, and plenty of successful people that I get to speak to on the podcast. I was developing these skills. So when I did, take a step back from network marketing to start my own company, I had already developed an incredible network. I had already developed incredible skills that helped me sell, market, brand, and really get clear on what I wanted. And I was certain in who I was. Right, so. And I don't say this to brag. I just want to highlight some of these things that I believe have been game-changing for me. Right? I had to lead and fill and create those events. Right? That's a powerful thing. I had to learn to speak, and through doing that whole process, I was stacking up those small wins, which was building my confidence in myself. Because I know there are many of you. Right? You have beliefs, you have opinions, but you don't back yourself. I see it all the time. I really do. I see people who go, oh, everyone supported you, not me. And yeah, that may be the case, but if you truly believed in or backed your opinion, that would not matter. You would be standing there by yourself, still believing what you believe. But for most people, their beliefs and their opinions come off the back of wanting to fit in. They don't know what they stand for, and they don't know what the fuck they believe in. And if you fit in that category, there's plenty of work to be done. It's something to be excited about. When I moved to Brisbane, I stood alone for a long time. When I was in network marketing, once again, stood alone for a long time. I was misunderstood for a long time. Even in my business today, I'm still misunderstood. And there are times when I have to walk alone. I may be the only one who knows why I am doing what I'm doing, why I am moving in the direction that I'm moving in. And that's okay because I know, and that's all that matters to me. There are going to be moments like that for you. And if you really want to achieve success, you need to become certain in who you are as an individual. That starts, but everyone has their own process, but just get clear on what you want to experience from your life. Start listing down things that you value, what you appreciate, and what you want to experience. And then write down a list of skills that you need to learn, people that you need in your network. It's why in our academy, we focus on health. You will never have sustained long-term success without a good level of health and energy and vitality. I promise you that. Secondly, your network. Having the network that we have in the academy and just that I have in my network in general has opened so many pathways for what's possible for me in my life. And I'm so excited for 2023, and you guys have no idea what's coming. Well, the academy members have a little bit of an idea because I've spoken to them, but many people have no idea, and I'm very, very excited. And we also want to work on our mindfulness, right, or our mental fitness, getting clear around who we are, where we're going, who we're spending our time around, why we're doing what we're doing, what makes us happy, learning about other people's perspectives, even if it does trigger us, even if it does challenge us, because within that adversity, within those challenges is the opportunity to grow, is the opportunity to have greater understanding, which means you are going to have a better quality of life. I truly believe that. So I wanted to share that. That's my story for today, I guess, around striving for more and why I think it's important, right? Regardless, if you have something that excites you, chase it. If you keep falling short, if you aren't doing what you want to do, become certain in who you are and the beliefs that you hold and why you're doing what you do and how you can, I guess, gauge that you're truly certain in that. You would do it alone. If everyone was against you, you would continue to fucking do it. Do something today to be better for tomorrow. If you like this episode, please share it. Send me a DM on Instagram if you have any topics or questions. And also don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you for listening to the Man That Can Project podcast. My name is Lachlan Stuart, and I hope you enjoyed this episode and found it helpful. If you did, please take a moment to rate and review the Man That Can Project on your favorite podcast platform. And don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with our newest episodes. We'll see you again next time.